1/2 century. And now if you're
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's Game 3. Welcome in, everyone. If you are looking for the center of basketball universe, you have found it. We are live from the legendary Madison Square Garden in the heart of New York City. I am Jacob Athan, and we witness a pivotal moment in NBA history tonight. It is Game 3 of the 2026 NBA Finals. For the first time since 1999, the Knicks have returned to the mecca of basketball, and the vibes in Madison Square Garden are absolutely surreal. The New York Knicks have done what few have thought possible. They went into the Frost Bank Center and took both games from the Spurs. They return home tonight on a 13-game winning streak, looking to put a stranglehold on this series and move one step closer to their first championship since 1973. But standing in their way, Victor Wembanyama, the alien himself, and the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs are down. They are far from out in this series. After a heartbreaker in Game 2, which was a 1-point loss, San Antonio is playing for their season tonight. No team in NBA history has ever come back from down 0-3. For Wemby, De'Aaron Fox, and Devin Vassell, tonight is not just a game, it is survival. Can Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns keep the Garden rocking and push this lead to 3-0? Or will the San Antonio Spurs find a way to silence the most famous arena in the world again and make it a series? The lights are bright, the stars are out, and the stakes cannot be any higher. Grab your snacks, settle in, and turn up the heat. Game 3 starts right now. All right, so after that introduction, we have now began. It is the anthem just happened, so the game should be starting momentarily, probably in the next 6 minutes or so. The president is in attendance. Taking a look at the starting lineups tonight. Let's take a look. De'Aaron Fox, Vassell, and Wemby should all be in it. So it looks like we have De'Aaron Fox, Julian Champagnie, Devin Vassell, Stephen Castle, and Victor Wembanyama. They will be the starting lineup for the Spurs tonight. Spurs took Game 1 and Game 2. Or the Knicks took Game 1 and Game 2 in San Antonio, as I said in the open. Remember, the last time these two met in the finals, the Spurs won it in 5. New York is looking to avenge that loss 27 years later. A huge hype video for the Knicks being played currently in the Garden. Looking for a great game today. So I'm looking at the rosters here. So we have Harrison Barnes, Bismack Biyombo, Carter Bryant, Stephen Castle, Julian Champagnie, De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, Harrison Ingram, Keldon Johnson, David Jones-Garcia, Luke Cornett, Jordan McLaughlin, Emmanuel Miller, Kelly Olynyk, Mason Plumlee, Devin Vassell, Lindy Waters, and Victor Wembanyama. For the Knicks, we have, starting lineup for the Knicks. We got Cat, OG, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, and Jalen Brunson. So that will be your starting lineup for the Knicks. So for the Knicks, their roster is Jose Alvarado, OG Anunoby, Michael Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Jordan Clarkson, Pacome Diade, Mohamed Diawara, Josh Hart, Ariel Hukaporti, Trey Jemison III, Dylan Jones, Tyler Flowek, Miles McBride, Kevin McCullough, Mitchell Robinson, Landry Shamet, Jeremy Sochan, and Carl Anthony Towns. So that is the roster for the New York Knicks. All right, we got a let's play ball. The crowd is ready for an opening tip. So the game should be starting here in a couple minutes. This is a very hyped up game. First playoff game first finals game in New York at MSG since 1999. The last Knicks title was in 1973, if you recall. And 4,559 games have been played at MSG since that time. Also, 69% of the New York City's residences were born after that title. There's a couple watch parties in Astoria, Queens, Central Park, Manhattan, and Williamsburg, Brooklyn. So you got watch parties all around the boroughs in New York City with President Donald Trump in attendance in MSG. Remember, Game 3 prices today for the bid-in price as of right now, $4,749. The average was $7,683, while the most expensive ticket sold was $65,000, according to Vivid Seats. Victor Wembanyama looking to have another great defensive game today after having a dominant performance in Game 2 and that one-game loss. Eli Manning is in attendance in New York. Eli Manning has been an amazing Giants fan his entire life. Jalen Brunson was the hero in Game 1, if you can recall, after getting injured. Let's see if I'm able to maybe show the game, sort of. You can sort of see it. So I'll have it sort of there for you. But at halftime, I will probably put on a Papa Pizzeria playthrough like Jalen Brunson does after games. But all right, so if you like some play-by-play, I'm your man. I am a current journalism student. So, and the tip-off is going to be won by the San Antonio Spurs. Devin Vassell with the ball to start off the game. To Wemby. Wemby guarded by Cat. Over to De'Aaron Fox. Fox driving back out to Wemby. Wemby guarded by Cat. Pushes in. Passes it and almost thrown away. Castle over to Fox, who misses the wide open three in the corner, and it'll be rebounded by Jalen Brunson. Brunson now driving down the court, and he shoots it up over Champagne, but off the rim, just short. So that ball is rebounded by Champagne. Now over to Wemby. Wemby back to Stephon Castle. Castle driving in, guarded by Cat. Now guarded by. Now it's back out to Fox driving it in. Guarded by Hart. He puts it up. Rims out. So the first shot of the game, or third shot of the game, rather, is no good. So here we go. Michael Bridges with the ball. Back over and out of bounds off of the Knicks. So the San Antonio Spurs will get the ball. Remember, the Knicks lead 2-0. If they win this one, no team has ever come back down 0-3. Here we go. The shot, no good. He passes out to Fox. He puts it up, and it's a slam by Victor Wembanyama as he slammed that ball down into the net. Here we go. Josh Hart. Hart guarded by Castle, back out, and it will be knocked away, and it will be Spurs basketball. Here we go. Stephon Castle now. Into Wemby. Wemby slams it down. He used one arm to just throw it up into the basket. That one's thrown away off of Brunson's foot, caught by Hart, and OG loses it back into Hart's hands. Bridges puts it up for three, but it's off of the backboard, and the Knicks or Spurs will get the rebound. De'Aaron Fox in the paint almost loses it. It's back out for three, and that one is good by Julian Champagnie. For correction, that was Stephon Castle for three. Cat with it in the center, back out to Hart for a wide open three. Drains it. He drained it. Josh Hart with the great three from distance. He was wide open. Here is Stephon Castle. Drives it in. Guarded by two, and he puts it up and one. And a foul. Stephon Castle just with a great shot attempt there and just happened to be fouled on it. Let's take a look at that. He was just running in, was double teamed by Brunson and Bridges, and Bridges got his hand down in there to force a foul. Good play by Castle, who has a and one attempt here. And no good. Rebounded by Cat. Towns now over to Brunson. Brunson now driving, guarded by Castle. Brunson jumper. Good. He banked it off of the backboard. Knicks down by four. Castle with the ball. Driving down, and he's fouled. So that'll be a simple foul on Jalen Brunson. Second foul of the game, too. And now, if you're able to watch this Brunson shot, there's a great jump back shot that basically just bounced off the backboard into the net. One of those classic shots in the NBA. So, Landry Shamet now coming into the ball game. As Bridges, second foul of the game. So, and there will be a turnover for the Knicks. Knicks ball here. Shamet now. Over to Brunson. He passes it into Brunson. Brunson guarded by Castle. Over to Towns. And there's going to be a foul called. Offensive foul on Brunson. And here's the play earlier. You can see he just bumped into Castle. It looks like Castle was moving, so it could potentially be a defensive foul. And there will be an easy lay-in by Wemby. Brunson over to OG Anunoby. Anunoby over to Brunson. Brunson, guarded by Champagnie, is fouled. So there's a first foul on Champagnie tonight. And that was just a great overall pass by Castle into Wemby, who is open in the paint. I mean, he's open all the time. You can't deny that. It is an 11-5 game. Spurs lead by 6. OG Anunoby back out to Hart. Over to Shamet for three. From the corner. No good. And that will be almost rebounded by Anunoby, but it will go into the hands of Castle. Castle guarded by Cat. Over to Wemby. Back over the Castle. He got it. So there's his first three-pointer of the game. And it's 14-5. Jalen Brunson now. What a move by him. He's fouled. Puts it up, but I don't think that's in the count. Yes, he got the shot up. So there'll be another foul on Stephon Castle.
The Knicks with 3 turnovers and just 2 field goals in the first 4 minutes.
And the first one is going to be good. So, if you wanted to watch it on your own channels, you can watch the Pat McAfee Show on ESPN, Above the Rim, Skycast, also on the home radios for both the Knicks and the Spurs, or on ESPN Radio, which you can listen all on the ESPN app. By the way, if you have that and you just want to watch it there. All right, Brunson puts it up, and no good this time off the rim. Rebounded by Castle. And Castle drains it. So Castle is a perfect 3 for 3 on the night. There's Shamet passing it in to Josh Hart. Josh Hart and the Knicks run a pretty good rotation. There's a Brunson over to the corner. Shamet guarded by Wemby. Shamet going in. Rounds it. Passes it to Hart for 3. Bottoms it. Josh Hart. But pass it back down. Wemby almost takes an open 3, but drives it in and is fouled, and he got it. So the Knicks, or the Spurs, and Wemby will have an and one attempt here to take a 10-point lead. Man, look at that. OG Anunoby just could not guard Wemby. Wemby's just too good. Oh, my goodness. Oof. So Wemby looking to give it a 10-point lead. He had 7 points in game 2. He has 8 points already. And it's good. Make that 9 points. So it's a 10-point ball game now with 5 minutes in. The Spurs started 0 for 2 and have been 8 for 8 since. Brunson now. Brunson, and it will be out of bounds off of the Spurs. Try to get it to OG Anunoby in the corner. Batted away. And there'll be a timeout called. A couple New York famous celebrities in the attendance tonight. Larry David, Derek Jeter, Jay-Z, all in attendance at MSG, as well as the Knicks superfan Timothy Chalamet. So there's been a lot of controversy at MSG so far. But a lot of controversy going on at MSG. So far it's a 10-point ball game. A really good game so far by the Spurs, dominating the Knicks so far. But so a quick media timeout. But stay tuned. At halftime, I'll be playing some Papa's Pizzeria. You love me some Papa's Pizzeria. Pause this. But it is a 10-point ball game entering the... We're about halfway through the first quarter, I'd say. About halfway through. Spurs are doing a great job on playing defense on this Knicks offense. A couple questionable calls as well.
Introducing Gator Lower Sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade Lower Sugar. Hydrates better than water.
We're almost back. Supposed to be a patch the tip off. You okay, OG?
I like to see you guys hike a mountain at my age.
We're almost there.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Ted. I got the game.
You got the game. Now, where's the rest of the team?
I get them.
Sorry, too soon on that, honey. Alvarado's here.
I brought them homemade.
Wish me had some snacks. I found these berries.
Oh, very poisonous. Yeah.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T. This culture today is Steven's been for 20 years. My audience viewer does this better than anyone before. This culture today, WGOT tickets now. Thanks.
Your turn.
Do the show the right way.
When Charles, Shaq, Kenny, and Ernie hit 118
You've had a good note.
for this.
Who's gonna win the NBA Finals?
All right, so we are back here in the Garden. Victor Wembanyama has just been doing amazing so far tonight. 4 for 4, 9 points and 1 block. That is just a dominant performance from the alien. So the Spurs have been dominating the Knicks so far in this early part of the game. OG Anunoby now. Jumper is going to be good after like 4 bounces. He puts it in. So here is Devin Castle, Castle driving, puts it up, tries to do an alley-oop with Wemby, and it will be out of bounds. Knicks possession. And great defense right there by the New York Knicks. Brunson will take the ball down for the Knicks at the half-court line. Guarded by Dylan Harper. Brunson to Shamet over the Towns. Towns guarded closely. Back over the Shamet. Over to OG for 3. No good. And rebounded by Dylan Harper. Harper over the Castle. Castle almost loses it. Back over to Harper. Harper driving in. Puts it up. And it's good. Jalen Brunson will have the possession over. And he drives it. Wraps around. Back out to the 3-point territory. He puts it up from deep. No good. Rebounded by Stefan Castle. Castle now into Wembanyama. Wembanyama is taken away by Jalen Brunson. Brunson driving. Over to Anunoby, who dunks it down for the flush. OG Anunoby with an amazing dunk there for the Knicks. And here we go. As Dylan Harper over the Vassell for 3. It's good. He bottoms it. 24-13. It is an 11-point game for the Spurs. Here comes Josh Hart. Hart driving it down over to Shamet. And could have been a foul on the Spurs off of Brunson off ball. Here we go. Hart with it. Guarded by Castle. And there will be a foul now on Castle. So there we go. Mick Johnson, the Spurs head coach, is not going to argue that one. And out comes Wemby. So Wemby is coming out of the game. Yeah, that was definitely a foul on Wemby. Pushed down Brunson. And then Brunson got mad and tried to charge at Wemby. So we definitely had a angry moment right there from Brunson, who passes it into Hart, back to him, over to Hart again. Hart over the Towns. Towns on the finals logo. From mid-range, back out to Hart. Hart from 3. Jumper, no good. Rebounded by Fox. Fox to Vassell. Back to Fox. Fox in. Johnson can't get it down over the Vassell. Back to Fox from the wing. From mid-range. No good off of the rim. Just didn't have enough on it. Hart with the rebound. He's driving it down. Guarded by Harper. Back out. And Towns from the corner, guarded by Cornette, he puts it up and in. That could have been an offensive foul. But no, he will get it down and good. 9-point game. Harper now, guarded by Brunson. Harper from the Emirates logo. Now, from the paint, no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Josh Hart with it. Driving down. Josh Hart, guarded by Harper, puts it up. Good! Good! Time out. There's a fight now as Josh Hart shoves Luke Cornette. And there is some scuffling going on now on the Knicks side of the court. Timeout called by the Spurs. Oh, baby, what the heck is going on here in New York? All right, so they're taking a quick timeout break. And we can see what happened. He was going for the rebound after the score and Cornette, and then Hart got up and shoved Cornette.
So what'd you do?
So that fight was very avoidable.
Hello? The world it was doesn't exist. Not fair, it's kill or be killed. There's a new bunch of towns. They're going after everything that's left. The Dog Stars. Get deals tonight next August 28th. New trailer online now.
It's a beautiful day. It's a rainbow and the kids are okay. Hurry into your dealer today to get a great offer on a new 2026 Volkswagen Atlas. Popeye's $6 big box is back, y'all. Big news, packed with all Louisiana flavor. It's that juicy, crunchy, marinated chicken you love with 2 regular sides and a biscuit for only $6. Long-lasting battery life. Play never runs out of power. The Dell FPS.
So I got this friend who said T-Mobile's network used to suck. His words.
But things change. It turns out now T-Mobile has the best network. Well, like a lot. Hey, dude, you won't believe where I am.
The Evergreens family vacation started with Expedia. Well, Dad knew his crew needed peace and quiet, so he booked a vacation home big enough for everyone. Great, right? Nice job, Dad. Expedia, the one that takes us to go places.
All right, hunter. Got some wisdom I want to share.
Cool, listen.
Feed your minds, not your voices. You guys want to hear the secret to becoming the coach or not? Greatest cashback of all time. Okay, let's hear it, Coach Cashback. You ready? If you can dream it, you can cash back on it. Let us in again.
So you're saying I can cash back on everything?
Are you a good student or a lot great coach? This is one of them. Cash back like a pro with Chase Freedom Unlimited. How do you cash back? Hey, make more of what you want.
Next one. Frustrated on this ball. Let's get the ball. Let's do the ball. And then off with a push. Gets called for a technical foul. Will be a one-shot technical. But the Knicks are upset that this was not called. This was egregious right here at the back of somebody's neck and head. And again, everybody is wrestling. Everyone's holding. But that right there is extra embarrassing. And luckily, he is poised. He is smart. Because if he would have started something, that could have been his second foul. By the first 8.5 minutes of this game, the officials need to take a look and see what's going on and start to call it tight. No doubt, a little bit too much going on off the ball right now. Victor Wembanyama lucky that they didn't catch that. The hard Cornette play, I think they got that exactly right. I think Luke Cornette was just trying to get to the ball to take it out. Bounce after the layup.
All right, so we're back, and there's a technical foul called on the Knicks as Vassell will shoot a free throw, and no good.
So, excellent game, too. 14 points, 9 boards, 5 assists, and a turnover in 38 minutes. He sold players like Vassell, players like Kelvin Johnson off the bench. They're essential for this team. Critical supplemental offense. They need all of those guys. But they're going to next be right now. Without the start by Josh Hart. Couple of threes.
All right, so here we go. 7-point game for the Knicks, for the Spurs, rather. Fox over to Harper for 3. No good, rims out. Rebounded by Shamet. Shamet now will drive down for the Knicks. Guarded by Fox over to Robinson. Back to Shamet for 3. No good. Rebounded by Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper now with the ball. Drives it down. Back out to Johnson. Puts it up. Good. He drained it. OG will pass it in to Brunson.
Looking for some room. Walls away against the cell. Can't get it. Takes it nicely. Harper comes up with it. Here's Fox. Trying to fight over a screen, and Fox drills the floor. His first field goal. And the lead is up to 11, the largest here in the first quarter. Spot from San Antonio. And the crushing loss in game 2. Brunson kicks inside once again. Backs it home. This timing on the release almost like it's difficult to play. He's left-handed too, so you don't see that often.
Here we go. Back out to Cornet. Cornet. Into Harper. He slams it down for the flush. McBride. And it's stolen away by the Knicks. Johnson drives, puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Shamet. Brunson will. Or McBride will over to OG Anunoby. Anunoby driving in. No good. And he's fouled. So the Knicks will have free throw attempts.
And if you told me that a young team doesn't matter home or away that they will settle into a series, you see the rookie Harper. He doesn't care who's in front of him. First team, second team, all defense. Anybody can get it.
And you know, RJ, the last possession, Mitchell Robinson was in a drop, and De'Aaron Fox walked into a little pull-up jumper. That time he got up over net, and that's why that passing angle was there for Harper.
So here we go. Some free throw attempts by OG Anunoby. First one is good.
Clutch free throws in game 2. It's that one when he comes back in with Champagne. Well, the New York Knicks and San Antonio Spurs helping make the 2026 NBA Finals unforgettable for young fans, combining to donate more than 1,000 tickets. So that's an undeserved youth. And families in New York City and San Antonio will attend the NBA Finals. You say youths? Youths. The 2 youths. Knicks outscored them. Sat on the bench 8-6. Stood there by Champagne. But he had a great start. Also, Robinson Champagne lets it fly. That's good. Champagne returning home. Bishop Lockland High School in Brooklyn. And he makes the lead. He does it. First look.
All right, so here we go. 21-33. Spurs lead by 12. Brunson guarded by Harper. Brunson in the paint. Drives. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. And out of bounds off of the Spurs. So it'll be next possession with 2.5 on the play clock. And Robinson puts it up and is fouled by Wemby. So he will shoot 2. With 0.9 off the play clock, 1.6 seconds left. I think he'll just shoot free throws.
Robinson, you see the free throw struggles. He was 3 for 6 in game 2. That's the first half. Robinson had 2 key contests on Wemby late in game 2. Such a spectacular defensive player. This is where he struggles, but he did have a few the other night.
And the first one is good. It ends up in the basket after bouncing around for a little bit. And the crowd goes wild.
You got to love OG Anunoby. He's one of the most physical offensive rebounders on free throws that we have in this league. If he can push him, any under could be a problem.
And this one will miss. Rebounded by the Spurs. It is an 11-point ball game. Wembanyama's back in the ball game. De'Aaron Fox passes to Wemby for three. No good. Rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby over to Brunson. Brunson now guarded by Vassell. 22 seconds left on the clock. There's a 4-second difference, 7-second difference. Brunson now will drive in. Guarded by Champagne. No good. Rebounded by Wembanyama. Wembanyama now going down the court. Driving down. Guarded by Robinson. Wemby puts it up. No good. And no foul called, and we'll go to the second quarter. The Spurs lead it 33-22 after one. All right, let's show you my screen.
Check your socials because there's big news in the sports world. You know what's got a blockbuster trade or a big name free agent signing? Global nationwide. That means no matter where you are, you can get in the game at the speed of sport. And feel the sweat in all 50 states. The DraftKings experience you know and love, all in one easy-to-use app. Available now nationwide. New DraftKings customers spend $5 to get $200 in total bonuses. The crown is yours.
Stop me.
All right, hello, but show me your. As soon as a cut like that. Okay, let's go to the topping station. Make pizza. You want peppers on your left. And dub it. And he wants it. Let's do that. I don't really have anybody. What do we do? I probably have time. Take a look. Take a look. Okay, thank you. But
Ultras on there. Tonight's viewing the performance brought to you by the Gatorade. Let's swell it. Let's let us lead. Something close to the rim. Victor Wembanyama, best start in this series. Using his size, taking advantage of this factor. Knicks a little confused here defensively. OG Anunoby makes a bold decision to leave it. A great start to the first.
Step into Refresherland with Dunkin' Refreshers. Kick back with Black Cherry, bold and tart. New flavors are right around the bend, like our latest pink pineapple tropical refresh. Dunkin' Refreshers, a world of delicious flavors to choose from.
Modelo tastes good. With that post-level shift, Modelo. That yard work's done, Modelo. Or that finally off your feet, Modelo. The one you earned is just better. And that is the mark for fun.
It's time for tonight's access brought to you by Visible by Verizon. Sip on an 11-point lead after one quarter, and essentially a must-win game for you guys. Just what's feeling good so far?
I think our defense is good right now. We're out here, but we're communicating, we're rotating, and we're looking them for what's up.
Offensively, you guys have been very deliberate about looking for Victor early. Why are we so important to have
I just think these are engine on offense. It creates advantage for us, especially when we touch the paint. So I kind of just opens everything up for us.
All right, here we go. De'Aaron Fox now driving back out for three. Good. It is a 12-point ball game now. Here we go. Why am I doing this? I can't now. It's basketball. Basketball is really hard for me.
And led by 11 after the first quarter here, now by a dozen. Well, Carter Bryant didn't have a choice really on that one. He was not going to beat Towns to the spot. Probably would have been an offensive rebound and a clean beat Towns. Not a bad foul right there at all, particularly when you're not going to get a lot of minutes. You could use them up. Jordan Clarkson steps in. Mike Brown has used his bench and used it beautifully. They have been having an impact night in and night out during this playoff run. He's only taken one shot so far. He hit that, goes inside. And a moment you can test the three, this one effect. So, maybe that pretty close. Definitely close out. He put that right in. I believe it was one of those things. He put it right from the hip on the closeout. You're going to see right there as he goes up, he hits OG Anunoby in his midsection. He's in great position to contest it, and he just got a little over aggressive. He's with that other hand. And it's a 3-shot foul. And only from the free throw line again. One of the Knicks who shoot very well from 87% during the playoffs. Tonight's upcoming NBA Finals schedule brought to you by Mazda. Wednesday right back here on ABC for Game 4.